Hey there, guys. It's Mia here. I am so excited. I'm so excited about this live today. I'm going to share simply on the topic of how can working with a coach really create and affect change in your life and in your business. I'm Mia Redrick, business and life consultant, and I got started in my company over 21 years ago. And I made a decision 21 years ago that I wanted to go to work as myself and I wanted to be fully expressed. I wanted to do work that I absolutely love to do. I wanted to work with people who inspired me, and I had the opportunity to use my skills and my talents to really support them owning what I call your bigness, your greatness. And I wasn't exactly sure when I got started how I was going to do it, but I knew for a fact that one of the things that I would be amazing at is helping people take their knowledge and their gifts and their talents and to package it into high ticket structures online or offline. And I did it, right? And I did it. And 21 years later, I look at my business, I look at my life, and it's absolutely unrecognizable. Now, here was a couple things that were of interest to me, and they may be of interest to you as well. One of the things that I was looking for when I first decided to leave corporate America as a corporate trainer was I wanted autonomy. I actually wanted to be able to build my business around my life. And it's a novel concept today. I actually wanted to be able to show up for the things that mattered to me the most and not have to make excuses or apologize for wanting to show up at my kids' games, right? So, one of the biggest motivators for me was being able to have freedom in the truest sense to do what I wanted to do the way that I want to do it. And maybe that is you. Equally, the other thing that I was looking for was not a cap on my income, meaning that I knew that with a salaried position that I would only earn what that salary would allow me to earn in the course of a year. And I didn't want to cap on my income. I knew that I had skills and talents based on my background and my training and my education that would allow me to be able to monetize exponentially. And I really wanted to be able to step into that for myself. And maybe that's where you are also. And then also, one of the things that I was looking for was to be fully expressed. And the way I viewed the workplace was that I never really got to be all of who I am. I mean, I had these really great systems and talents, obviously, as a trainer, but I also had these other creative talents that I had that I didn't get to utilize in my workplace. And I was looking to be fully expressed, and starting my own business, starting my own company really allowed me the opportunity to build my business around my life and to do what I really want to do based on what my skill sets are. Now, today I'm going to talk very specifically about what are some of the benefits of working with a coach. How could coaching really support you? Now, here's the thing. This is going to be for you if one, you are a high achiever. You're smart, you're sharp, you're an action taker, you're a go-getter, you're a go-giver, and you maybe never worked with a coach before, or maybe you've only worked with mentors in on your work site and you're looking to explore another level of growth for yourself. This is also going to be for you if you've thought about coaching yourself. I work with a lot of really smart, sharp women. And often, because we know the answer, we coach ourselves. We figure it out. We watch tons of videos, and we are also very conditioned to training ourselves. And it's like, well, why would I need a coach, right? And this is also for you if you are that person that you like quick and fast, right? If you value speed and you value time, then you're going to love what I'm going to share with you tonight, because I'm going to explain to you how, as a result of working with a coach or a mentor, how they can get you where you want to be quicker, faster, and sooner. All right. So I'm so excited to be here tonight to be able to share this with you. I'm Mia Redrick. For those of you who are just joining, I'm so excited to be able to have the opportunity to share on how coaching can work for you. What are the benefits of what it can look like for you in your life and in your business, and the notable improvements that you can see from working with a coach, or I think that you should see as a result of working with a coach. So if you're ready, even if you're watching the replay, you know the drill, that I want you to write simply, I'm ready. And what that means is that you're ready to receive a powerful message. And I think that whenever we want to learn something new, you've got to be ready, right? So you can simply write, I'm ready. All right. So I've got 5 simple reasons that I think working with a coach really makes sense. And I'm going to share those with you. And then you get to chime in and say, what the highest level of value this conversation has been with you. My only goal is to support you in choosing powerfully for yourself in this upcoming year so you can knock your dreams out. Now, here's the thing that I know is true. I know that you're smart and you're sharp and that you could accomplish anything that you want to. The question is, how fast do you want to get there? Right. And it's also being able to have that realistic and honest conversation with yourself about why you are not where you want to be right now. So I have a lot of people who I've spoken to over the years that have said, you know what, in a year, I want to hit $250,000 in my business. In a year, I want to hit $500,000 in my business. And then when we look at their business year after year, right? Like, what did you do last year, right? And they'll tell me what they've done. And what did you do the year before that? And the question is, to me, that comes to mind is, you didn't hit your goals, and yet you still didn't make an investment in yourself. So how do you expect to hit the goal doing the exact same thing? So let me break that down. I might step on your toes a little bit, but my only goal is to support you 100%. Number one, to me, one of the greatest benefits of working with a professional coach is confidentiality. Now, if you're working with a great coach, and a lot of times you have high level ideas and you're sharing your IP, you're sharing what your strategy is, and a great coach is going to be a confidant for you. Often you cannot take those ideas and share them all over the place. And so as a result of working with a coach and having an intimate coaching relationship, your ideas are in a trusted, you're having a trusted conversation with someone that you can trust. And that's, to me, really, really important. I think that high achievers need to have a space where they can be vulnerable, where they can share the biggest and highest and tallest dreams, and that those dreams can be safe with a mentor, a teacher, a coach in that way. And that's, to me, one of the greatest things that I've had over the years working with tons of amazing mentors. I've had a degree of confidentiality in what I have done. Now, to me, that's one of the greatest reasons to be able to work with your coach, because they're hearing one of the highest level, your highest level strategy or thoughts or whatever it is you want to do, and they're holding a place for that. And you're able to be completely vulnerable. And I want you to think about, when was the last time you were able to be 100% vulnerable about what it is that you want to do and how you want to do it, and know that it's in a safe place. And we're talking about professional coaches, right? So number 2, the second thing and reason that I think working with a coach really makes great sense is that working with someone who's already ahead of you, who can see what the next steps look like for you, who can see you as you can be, has tremendous value. A lot of times we can only see ourselves in a certain way. But when you have someone else that's able to see you as you can be, who's able to support you in seeing what maybe you cannot see for yourself. I see this a lot with my clients. There's a layer of money around them often that they do not see. And as a result of us working together, sometimes there's strategy, sometimes there's an idea, a way to approach what it is that they want to do. They just would not have thought of it without the consulting that I provide. The benefits of working with a coach is that often you're standing on their shoulders and they're able to see for you things that you cannot see yourself or wouldn't see yourself, because you're too close to whatever the idea is or the service is or whatever it is that you want to launch. And to me, that's one of the greatest reasons to be able to work with a professional coach. Number 3, accountability goes without saying. So when you have accountability to hit your milestones, you're going to hit your milestones. And the truth of the matter is, when you don't have accountability, you likely are not going to hit your milestones as quick as you would if you did have that accountability. And it's just flat true. I give the example of working out all the time. And I say, listen, if I had to do burpees on my own, if I had to do 25 burpees on my own, okay, it's an honor system, but I wouldn't be as committed. I wish I would be, but because they're really difficult. And working with a coach and having that accountability, let's say in the gym, I'm going to do those 25 burpees because the trainer is there to make sure you do them, and not only do them, but do them with great form, do them in a certain time limit. And to me, having the accountability to get things done in a certain time and to do what you have to do in a certain way with a certain strategy is what accountability is. And it's one of the greatest reasons that I believe working with a coach really supports the growth of your business. And the fourth thing is that when you make an investment with a coach, you are investing in you're getting access to their knowledge, you're getting access to their resources, you're getting access to their community. And ultimately, what you're investing in is all of those things. And there are tremendous benefits to being able to make an investment in yourself with a coach to get access to resources that you would not have ordinarily had access to had you not made the investment with that coach. Think about tools or strategies or shortcuts or whatever it is that you might need that coach is able to provide for you. Think about community members, people you would have never met who likely will lock arms with you, be your accountability partner, that are your own likeness, your ambition level and above. People who access to knowledge. Maybe it's a co-curriculum of how to do something, the way to do it, and it really supports your business growth and your knowledge in tremendous ways that you wouldn't have access to without having worked with that coach. And I think that's one of the things that's really important to understand when you're working with a coach, that a coach isn't just about the actual consulting, although that has tremendous value. There are other things that come along that as assets of working with that coach. And number 5, that they call you out to your bigness. And I think this is one of the greatest reasons to work with a coach is how many times have you had people in your life call you out to be the giant that you are? Now, to me, that's one of the greatest advantages of working with a coach. Someone that's not going to see you or believe the small parts of what you can achieve. Someone that is holding a space for you to own your bigness. The person that's holding a space for you to be the most gigantic version of yourself. And I want you to think about this. Like, when is the last time you've had a conversation with other individuals who've held a space for you to be gigantic for you and legitimately done that? I know for myself, that's made a tremendous difference in having people who are focused on my growth, my success, and wanting me to win, and proactively supporting that growth in a way that really fans my success. So if you've ever said to yourself, what are the benefits of working with a coach? I've listed several here. And I hope that as a result of having this short conversation with me tonight, that it's gotten you to think a little bit differently about working with a coach. Obviously, I am a coach, and if I can support you in some way, I would love to. You simply need to book a complimentary strategy session with us, and we'll see how we can help you package your knowledge into a high ticket structure on or offline, even if you don't know what the product is yet. A lot of times when you're really, really smart and you can do a lot of things, it's very difficult to decipher what's my thing. What is the thing that I should lead with that I could monetize at the highest and tallest level? And if that's you, book a call and we'd love to support you. Now, this is for you only if you are serious about, building a profitable business with a high ticket product, even if you don't have a high ticket product currently. Okay. So that's what I have for you today. I hope that as a result of you hearing this live today, it's really gotten you to think differently about coaching and become more open to understanding. Look, it doesn't matter how smart you are, how sharp you are, how capable you are. There's more for you. And coaching can really support you in realizing what that next level can look like in your life and in your business. And I hope that there's something that I've said that really supports you. Number one, whether coaching is the confidentiality that you need. And to me, that's one of the greatest assets of working with a coach is being able to go inside your business and share what it is that you're doing with someone that you can trust. Number two, seeing what those next steps look like and what the possibility is, right? And someone that can see you as you can be. Three is having the accountability that you need so that you hit those milestones. You hit them step by step. And number four is understanding that you gain access to resources. You gain access to their knowledge, their strategy, their community, and that will really change you. And number five, getting called out to your bigness so that you really show up like the giant that you are. I don't know what bug I have, like a frog in my throat. But anyway, I hope that this really supports you in really standing tall for yourself and understanding you don't have to figure all things out yourself. And making an investment for yourself that you can't walk away from, to me, is one of the most significant and meaningful parts of being able to step in your next level. That's how you know you're ready. And I remember one of my first coaching investments, when I went to make that investment 21 years ago, I thought, I don't even know if I have the money. Like, I don't know. But I realized today that I can't afford not to invest in high level coaching because it really creates change for me in my life, things that I would never be able to create without it. And it's really changed my life. I've worked with some tremendous coaches, and it's obviously a learning journey. And, over time, you learn who you can work with, who you can trust, and who you can't trust. You learn all of those things. But the fact of the matter is, coaching for me has been a really good thing and made a tremendous difference in my business. And I know that it will make a tremendous difference for you as well. I love you. I hope that this supports you in a tremendous way, and show up like the giant that you are. All right. Talk to you soon.